Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Of course, happy Wednesday whenever you are watching this. And I would just like to apologise about the lack of videos on Monday. Unfortunately, I was just really busy and I didn't have time to record. So I'm really sorry about that, but we are going to rectify that right now. We're going to hop right in and start a new shift. So I do hope you're ready for this one, of course. And as is always, if you'd like to hit your hands on any of the mods that are showcased in these videos, the links for them are down in the description. And I'm thinking for this episode, we'll go ahead and start over here on Highway East, and we're gonna do a night shift for a change. Now, I do understand that some people can't watch a night shift. I do appreciate that, but we do have plenty of other content on the channel for you to feast your eyes on. So with that all being said and done, the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and customize our officer. So I'm thinking for this episode, we're going to use the pilot glasses as we always do. And we're going to be using, if I can find it, we'll go with the green plaid blouse, and we'll also go with some trousers and boots. There we go. And of course, the next thing that we need to do is go ahead and pick out what vehicle we're going to be using for the shift. So let's go ahead and hop in the MPV here. Okay, so what could we take for this episode? We've got the WPV, we could take that. SPV, we've got the GPV. And we've got the EPV. FPV, we've already taken the Cruiser. Gladiator 6, we've already taken that. Tell you what, I think we will go with the Panther Z, because that looks a pretty neat livery. Just make sure we've got all the tools, which we have. 119, you can show me. 1041, 108. .119, show me 1097 code 3. Slam major crime scene. .119, show me 23 on scene. Okay, so I've already spotted a few pieces of evidence. We'll just go ahead and grab the markers out the trunk here. Okay. So over here we have a face mask. We have a backpack. And then over here we have some broken mirror glass. Looks like we have some bills over here. And then we have a crowbar over here. Perfect. Just go ahead and document all this. Excellent. Good morning, ma'am. Trooper Martin, Frankton Highway Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all today? Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate that. Okay. Patel Ginevera. That is going to be expired. Okay. Ma'am, that's time. I'm going to give you a verbal warning for that expired ID. Please get it renewed as soon as possible, okay? You're most welcome, ma'am. And you're going to be free to leave. And for your own safety, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the area as well, okay? Thank you, ma'am. Take care. You have a wonderful day. Good morning, sir. Trooper Martin, Franklin Highway Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all today? Excellent, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, Saif Dominguez. That is going to be valid. And that's going to be clear and valid, sir. You're going to be free to leave. You have a wonderful day. And for your own safety, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the area as well, okay? You're welcome, sir. You take care. Good morning, sir. Trooper Martin, Franklin Highway Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all today? Thanks, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, Dennis DeLuca. That is going to be valid. And that's going to be clear and valid, sir. You're going to be free to leave. You have a wonderful day. And for your own safety, I'm going to have to ask you to leave the area as well, okay? Good morning, ma'am. Trooper Martin, Franklin Highway Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all today? Excellent, ma'am. Appreciate that. Okay, Zara, for last use, that is going to be expired. Okay, ma'am. At this time, I'm going to give you a verbal warning for that expired ID. Please get it renewed as soon as possible, okay? And you're going to be free to leave. You have a wonderful day. 119, be advised. That crime scene is going to be code 4. Can I get a crime scene cleanup team down to my current 20, please? And I'm going to have a positive ID on a vehicle. It's going to be a dark blue 4-door. License plate is 3 Zulu Delta Foxtrot 28. And I'm going to be out looking at that vehicle. Over. 119, show me on the scene of an accident. Unbelievable. Right, we need to get this scene under control ASAP. Otherwise this could go really backwards. Right, traffic cones. Right. I need you to stop there for me, ma'am. And we'll put a cone down. If you can just wait there for me, please. Thank you. Right. Yeah, I need this traffic stopped. There we are. Perfect. Put that cone down and then they will stop moving. Excellent. Okay. Well, that took a turn, didn't it? Okay, so we've got, looks like we have about 4 vehicles involved. Okay. Good morning, sir. Trooper Martin, Franklin High Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Excellent. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, Lucia Lombardi. That's going to be valid, and that is also going to be valid. 5 Charlie Lima Lima 71. Okay, sir. Have you consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs I should have made aware of? Alrighty, sir. Just bear with me and I'll be back with you in a moment, okay? Good morning, sir. Trooper Martin, Franklin High Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, sir. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Excellent, sir. Appreciate that. Okay, Francis de Hare. That's going to be valid, and that is also going to be valid. 1 Charlie Juliet 545. Okay, perfect. Clear and valid. Sir, have you consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs I should have made aware of? And that's going to be DUI cannabis. Okay, sir, for that specimen of breath you just provided, you have tested positive for cannabis, so for that reason I'm going to be placing you under arrest for driving under the influence of cannabis, okay? Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of Franklin. No extra cost to you. Do you understand these rights? Do you have any questions for me, sir? Excellent. 119, 1 in custody. Alrighty, sir. Anything on you that's going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise? Okay. Sir, you're going to be getting an additional charge for possession of a firearm without a permit, okay? Alright, so I'm just going to move you over here. $119. Can I get a 32 down to my current 20 for a 10-15? 10-4. Good morning, ma'am. Trooper Martin, Franklin Highway Patrol. Would you mind telling me what happened here, what you saw? Okay, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Excellent, ma'am. Thank you very much for that. Okay, Anessa Markovic, that's going to be expired, and that is going to be valid. Niner, Quebec Papa 612. And she also has an expired license plate. Okay, ma'am. At this time, we're going to be getting 2 citations. The first citation is going to be for an expired ID, and that'll be between $75 and $150. And the second citation is going to be for that expired license plate, okay? And that's going to be between $50 and $250, alright? Okay, ma'am. Have you consumed any alcohol, taken any drugs I should be made aware of? Okay, 0.069, that is going to be DUI whilst in control of a commercial vehicle. And positive for cannabis. Alrighty, ma'am. For the specimen of breath, just provided your blue 0.069, and you also tested positive for cannabis. As you're probably well aware, within the state of Franklin, you're not allowed to be under the influence of any drink or drugs whilst driving a commercial vehicle. So for that reason, I'm going to be placing you under arrest, okay? Please turn around and place your hands behind your back for me. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of Franklin, and it should cost you. Do you understand these rights? Do you have any questions for me, ma'am? Excellent. 119, one in custody. Alrighty, ma'am. Anything on this going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise? Okay, ma'am. You're going to be getting an additional charge for possession of a switchblade, okay? Okay, ma'am. Here's an accident report for you. 119, can I get a 32 down to my current 20 for a 10-15? 10-4. Okay, Sarah, thank you for your patience and cooperation. Here's an accident report for you. And you are going to be free to leave. You have a wonderful day, sir. You take care. $119, could I get a 1051 down to my current 20 for an impounded vehicle? $10-4 and 119, gonna get 2 more 1051s down to the same 20 for immobilized vehicles. $119, be advised. That 1050 is going to be code 4, and you can show me out looking for that wanted vehicle. Over. 119, be advised, I have a positive ID on that vehicle. I'm going to be attempting to pull them over now. $119, going to be on a 1011. It's going to be with a blue 4-door. License plate is going to be 3 Zulu Delta Foxtrot 28. Occupy 1 time. No 32s needed. Good morning, sir. Trooper Martin, Franklin Highway Patrol. Reason for the stop is that the vehicle matches the description of a wanted vehicle, okay? Okay, sir. Do you have any ID on you at all? License, registration, proof of insurance of the vehicle? Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Okay, Howard King, that's going to be expired, and that is going to be valid. 3 Zulu Delta Foxtrot 28. Alrighty, sir, would you mind stepping out of the vehicle and move to the side of the road for me, please? Okay, sir. Have you consumed any alcohol or taken any drugs I should be made aware of? Okay, sir, at this time you're going to be in a citation for that expired ID, and that'll be between $75 and $100. And you're going to be placed under arrest for having an open whiteout in your name and for robbery, okay? Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will appoint to you, but instead of Franklin Lurch cost you. Do you understand these rights? Do you have any questions to me, sir? Excellent. 119, that suspect is going to be in custody. Okay, sir. Anything on you is going to poke me, hurt me, stick me, or otherwise. Okay, sir. I'm now going to take you and place you in the back of my vehicle. From me, please. Okay, sir. Mind your head for me. $119. Could I get a 1051 down to my current 20 for a impounded vehicle? 10-4 and 119. That wanted person is going to be code 4. And you can show me 1015, 1019. Alrighty, sir, mind your head for me. I'm just going to pretend I didn't even see that. Okay, sir, step in here for me and I'll take those cuffs off, okay? $119, you can show me 1042, 107. Alrighty guys, that is going to be that for this episode of Police Simulator Patrol Officers. I do hope you did enjoy that episode, of course. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. And if you are new around here and you want to see more content just like that, then please do consider subscribing. But that's going to be it from me. And until the next episode, take care.